Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm gonna be showing y'all how I'm doing some work on the Chevelle. I got to take the rear end out of it and put a whole nother rear end in it. It's got a 10 bolt on it now, and we're gonna put a 12 bolt on it. And the rear end was moving in this car one-sided because the boys that owns this car, their daddy owned this car back in the day, and they actually used to run this car back in the day and race it a lot in the streets too, guys. And so this car's got a little history to it. So it's got a lot of the factory stuff still under it, and it's just wore out. I mean, it's been under there since '66, and you know, they run it back in '66, and it probably took a lot of beating back then. They said this car actually used to jump a Pepsi can. The front tire would jump a Pepsi can back in the day. So if it was doing that, it was making power, because if we had to jump a Pepsi can back in the day like that, it was making power. So I want to say the cars mostly had a big block on it, big block in it most of the time. But I just want to show y'all a little bit, guys, of what I'm doing on it. And I'm gonna show y'all what used to work in '66, and then what's going to be working now, what I'm putting on the car, and the changes that I'm making on it, and how technology has changed over all these years and stuff. So let me just show y'all guys what's going on under the car, what they used to use back in the day. You see these bars right here? Them's called that's called like something like a ladder bar, traction bar car type deal. And they used to put these on them back in the day. And if you look right here, guys, this part right here bolted to the rear end. Oops, sorry. Like that right there. And what it done is it kept the rear end from wheel hopping. So like I said, guys, these are wore out. You see this one is broke, actually broke right there. And I was looking on the upper control arm earlier. These are your lower control arms on both sides, and then that's your upper control arm. Well, actually, guys, on the upper control arm on the other side, the hole is stretched some. So you know, that's why this rear end was twisted in this car. And you know what, I hadn't actually got, I had been, you know, beating around. I had drove it a little bit, you know, here and there, but I hadn't actually got into the car. I hadn't actually put my foot in the pedal any, and I had drove it uptown earlier to pick my little boy up, and I got first time getting in it. The car's been sitting here way over a month, and this thing has actually got some power. But I didn't want to mess with it much because the rear end was moving in it, and I can tell now why it was moving in it. That there was broke, and like I said, that hole over there on that side is stretched. But what I'm gonna do, guys, is all this is coming from under the car, and at the same time, all of that's coming from under the car. A whole nother rear end's going on it, 12 bolt with a different gear in it. BMI, guys, suspension. And these are your upper control arms, and these are your lower. And what they do is they come with polyurethane bushings in them already. And what these do, guys, is takes the shock out of the rear end when it starts working and biting and stuff. And it keeps the car from wheel hopping and stuff. So these are going back up under the car new. Another rear end's going under it new. And this car, the suspension should work a whole lot better on this car. I'll probably actually be testing it out before I'm hoping that I have everything back together and I can test it in make a few hits in the highway with it. But yeah, guys, this is what I'm putting on it. These are from BMI suspension. I want to say these were like, might have been like $200, guys, for the upper and lower for both sides. So that wasn't too bad. And these were for 66 Chevelle. So probably 66 and 67s are the same thing. But yeah, I'm gonna put these on it and we're gonna see how it works out, guys. So that's the new bars that's going on it. So okay, guys, we just went down the road and did a little hit. Y'all see it in the footage, but the car got away from me a little bit. I guess it's hard to handle that big steering wheel on that thing, but the suspension's working a lot better than it was before, since I redone everything under the car and put the new bars and all under it. The car seems to be working pretty good. Still got a small few bugs to get out of it, guys. The carburetor's loading up a little bit. I got to reset the carburetor on it a little bit, but all in all, the car seemed like it done pretty good compared to what it done before it came here. So we're both happy. You happy with it? He's happy with it. I'm happy with it. This is my little film guy. He filmed me a while ago while I did a hit. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, guys. And hey, we'll see y'all on the next upload.